Here's how to add an image to a page in PubSite. When you first log in, you are on your dashboard. So to get to a page, click on Pages and Navigation. Now these are all the menu items on your website. That's basically your menu buttons. And you can move these around, change them, and drag them back and forth. These are all extra pages that are added as samples, or they provide specific functions. For example, the appearances page. You can use these pages over here, but if you're going to use one and change the name of it and use it for something else, don't use the blue ones. They are pre-programmed to do specific functions on the site. For example, when you enter appearances under your author tab, they will automatically then show up on the appearances page. So you don't want to use that for something else. So I'll use this page media, which is just an extra page that we add onto the site. Okay, so I've selected that page, and now what you can do to get to it is click on Modify Content. Okay, and now it shows that page, Media and Press, and to edit it, you can click on the Edit Media Page Content or just click anywhere in this area. Now you're editing the page. Like almost every other page on PubSite, it is just like working in Microsoft Word. So now say you wanted to add an image here at the beginning of this quote. Okay, so you place your cursor where you want to add the image, click on the little image icon right here, and then you're going to browse to go find it. You have a couple of options here. You can either make this a little smaller. You can either click upload and go find it in File Manager on your computer, or if it's on your desktop, first of all, I like to usually put things in contents, just so I know where they are. Any content I'm adding, I put there. And you'll see some things here already. Now, this is the image I'm going to add, but I'm going to assume it was on my desktop. So I'm going to go over and drag it in from my desktop, and now here it is. To select it, you can double click on it. Okay, and now you'll see it right here, PubSite logo. And it's always good to put in some alternative text. The search engines look for that. And it's also for accessibility. When computers will read to somebody that say doesn't have perfect vision, they will read that. So it's an important thing to add. And here's the width and height of it. Now we want to put it on the left. So we're going to do that. And it's always good to put in a little bit of horizontal space. And what that does is it'll move the text away from the image so the text isn't right up against the image. So we're going to put in, say, 8. That'll put 8 pixels of space to the left and the right, or horizontally, as it's called. Click OK, and there you go. You can see the outline of the image. You can see the little 8 pixels of space, and it's on the left. Now, if you want to, you can put a border around it, like that, and you can resize it. So say that's a little too big, you want it smaller, you can say, and this is proportional, it will automatically change both. Say you only want it to be 120 pixels wide, and there you go. Now it's only 120 pixels wide. Now another option for adding them is, say you want to add a larger image and you want to put it by itself centered on the page. So as you can see, there's extra lines here, or if you need extra lines, just hit enter a couple of times. Okay, so we're going to put it here. And again, we go to the image, browse, and I have an image, an author photo. So I'm going to, again, put it in contents, just so I always know where it is. I'm going to drag this photo here. Okay, and it's there. I'm going to double click on it, and it's in there again. And this author's name is Janet Daly. Janet Daly, you can even put Janet Daly author. And this one's pretty big, so let's see how it is, but we're going to center it this time. And now because we're centering it, we don't really need the horizontal space. There's already going to be space on each side. Let's see how it looks. Okay, there we go. Let's click Save Changes, and you'll see that's quite a large photo, but you can see that it's now centered on the page. If you want that to be smaller, you can say width, let's just say 400, height automatically 4. And then it looked like it needed a little space at the bottom. So this time we're going to put vertical space, which will put space at the top and the bottom. Let's put 10 pixels. Okay, so here it's put a little more space. There's a lot of space up here, probably because there's extra lines there. So we could get rid of those easily. And you can just play around with this, putting in extra space, more or less, until you get it the way you want. You can also come down here. If you want more space down here, you can just click Enter, Save Changes, and now there's more space down here. So you can just play around with the spacing, but that's basically how you add an image in PubSite.